Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the Cougar Den, affectionately named by the late great Coach John Giesler, Hall of Fame Coach John Giesler. I am Coach Tony Worley, sitting here with Illini Central senior Macy McLaughlin. There's Macy. Macy, you got the better. Yeah, you can cut me out of there. That's good. There you go. We are here in the Allen Stout broadcast booth. One of my favorite kids to graduate from here passed away from cancer a couple years ago. Love and miss him every day. So we're coming here from his booth. Macy does a great job. Macy, we're bringing our fans and the Williamsville fans senior night for your friend, my former player, Taylor Kine. We only have one senior this year. It'll go kind of quick. So should be a good game. We're both getting ready for regionals. Regionals start on Saturday for both teams. It's one of those things where my keys to the game were really, and we'll go to those because we got a little bit of a late start. We'll go to the keys to the game quickly. We're going to be missing Elena Snyder tonight. Elena's sick. She's missed the last 2 days of school. She's been playing really well lately, shooting the ball really well. Yeah. She had some really good driving baskets on, on Monday night. So we're going to miss her scoring. Yeah, we're going to miss her scoring tonight. We need to find their shooters. Coach Bunner said that they have some really good shooters. We're going to have to find them definitely in our zone defense, because our zone can give up some open looks if we don't find shooters. We got to know who they are. I'm sure they've been coached who they are, so we'll have to make sure we find them. And then the last thing is, Mace, I think we got to tune up for Saturday. Neither one of us are winning the conference. Neither one of us, or whatever other things that we're looking forward to trying to do in the season may not be there, but Saturday is when all the fun starts and you have an opportunity to try to go win a regional. So trying to tune up for that and get ready for the end of the postseason, get ready for the postseason. So it's good to have you here with me this evening, Mace.
Always enjoy my time up here.
Yeah, You're a little quiet. I don't know. We may have to turn you up a little bit. So.
Yeah, I can't really hear myself that well.
Yeah, we might turn you up a little bit.
As I mentioned, we have our matching sweatshirts on.
We do.
Tonight.
We have our matching sweatshirts on. That was not planned, by the way. We did not plan to have matching sweatshirts on. So got 5 people watching with us tonight so far. Maybe it'll pick up as the game gets going.
We have a little bit of a larger crowd than usual, bringing in some people for senior night.
Yeah, that's good with it being senior night.
Got
now
some student section over there.
Yeah. So first balloon pop. We've got our balloons tonight, so we got that, a first popped balloon. So we're going to go to the court now, as I assume we're going to do the senior night festivities. So we're going to head to that camera. I moved my buttons around, so there we go. So there, and I will move the camera myself. As I said, Taylor's a good friend of yours, and she and I have a good relationship from when I coached her, and so such a great kid. And
lucky for her, tonight's really not the last. She's got a couple more sports senior nights left. So
right, yep,
it's not really the end quite yet.
That's true.
Our lone senior is Taylor Kine. Taylor is the daughter of Travis Kine and Stephanie and Jason Tuttle. Taylor has been a part of the basketball program for all 4 years of her high school. Her favorite basketball memory is when Coach Bunner's son, Evan, gave her a picture after tearing her ACL her junior year. After high school, Taylor plans to attend college in hopes of becoming a physical therapist. Taylor would like to say thank you to her parents for always being there and supporting her. Also, thank you to Mr. Bunner and Mr. Worley for always supporting her on and off the court and always believing in her. Additional thank you to her teammates who have stuck through her through the hard times with her as well. Also, Bradshaw. Thank you, Taylor, and thank you, parents, for your time and commitment to the girls' basketball program.
So there's a little clip Macy made today. Honor Taylor. Our camera setup is kind of stinks. We're shooting it from the backside of where the seniors are. It's always kind of a pain, but.
Should have told Caleb to go down there and take pictures.
Yeah, I know. We could have got Caleb down there doing that.
Mrs. Bauer's going to get one of the family, so that's good.
She's going to hold her phone wrong, but other than that.
Come on. Good, she didn't watch our How to Take a Picture Correctly
No,
video.
she did not watch the video that you made last year in the class. All around great kid. So.
Yeah, a little sad to, you know, kind of the end of a chapter, but she's definitely put in her work and deserved this.
Yep, 100%. She's been a leader on and off the court here at Illini Central, and really proud of her and glad to have had her in my coaching past. So as we get ready to bring you the national anthem, we're going to cut away, and we'll be right back. So we are back.
Couldn't help but Mr. Bunner stand down there looking pretty nice.
Looking pretty sharp,
Dressed up.
isn't he? Well, and you definitely know that he would tell you about how great he was, how well he was dressed, and how great he looked.
Oh yeah.
So let's meet the starters. Mace from Williamsville. I'll let you read them
you want
off.
me to say?
I'll
Okay.
let you read them off.
Yes, we have number 1, Reese Larson. Number 10, Kaya Kmet. Number 22, Tori Zobis. Number 30, Cora Sanalik. And number 40, Mia Root. And they're coached by, let me find it, Tasha Shade. Is that their head coach? A couple assistant coaches. And, I mean, we're pretty normal with our stars tonight. We got Taylor Kine, Megan Hughes, Addie Wilcoxon, Livia Morrow, and we got Macy Willis. Sometimes Elena Snyder starts in that place. They're pretty comparable players back and forth, but we got Elena out sick tonight, so Macy's going to step up, and I think she'll fill in pretty well.
Okay, all right. Well, I tried to listen to us a little bit. We're behind, just making sure that we were coming through all right. I think it's the hardest part about doing this is we have no idea. We sound just fine in our own ears, but we don't know
Right.
what you're hearing at home. So I sounded a little loud, so I will move my microphone away, and you sounded perfectly fine. So excited to bring this Sangamo Conference matchup to you this evening. Macy will do the play-by-play. I will fill in what I know, and excited to get this last regular season game underway.
I was rewatching one of the old broadcasts, and you and Caleb had your microphones muted. You can only hear Lucas.
Yeah.
I was like, we need to turn him off and have you guys on.
Right, yeah, that was a mistake by me. That's why it's good to have you up here. It saves me from having to do the camera and the computer and all the talking.
Williamsville will win the tip-off, start the ball.
Illini Central starting their patented 1-2-2. They're a little bit flatter this time. I did mention the fact they had some shooters, so sometimes you flatten it out when you're afraid of shooters. Yep. You're not as aggressive yet.
Yeah. Doing a pretty good job rotating. I mean, first possession. Well.
Good, Macy.
Macy Willis will grab that one. Be Lady Cougar basketball.
Williamsville starts in a man. Meg's going to get her first three out of the way, and it goes long. Williamsville saved it.
Starting in our normal 5-out offense, just kind of pass and cut, pass and cut.
This is where we'll miss Elena. Like I said, she's been driving a little more. Macy's more of a post player, less of a ball handler. Nice back cut by Addie.
There you go.
Nice
Addie will lay one up.
by Addie.
Yeah, that's great, especially when they're, kind of overextended, trying to get us around the three-point line. Nice little back cut. We'll always do it.
Just about traveled.
Yeah.
Took off a little quick there. Nice back cut again by Addie. Back cutting is all about timing. Meg's short on that jumper.
Didn't get that one.
Yeah, back cutting's all about timing. So funny how much quieter. It's really, really loud at the boys' game the other night on Tuesday night. And tonight it's back to being girls' gymnasium quiet.
We kind of just extended our 1-2-2 on the about kind of 3/4 court press. Just extended 1-2-2. Mr. Bunner will take first time out.
And we will take it with him. I've got people doing work, so. And we are back. And I made Caleb do that in class the other day, so got to put it on the broadcast if we had him do it.
Yeah, it looked nice. Been working on a lot of good stuff for the broadcast this week, and
yeah, we've been trying to get. I talked to a good friend today, and we take it pretty serious and try to add a lot of different things to it. So.
Taylor's bringing the ball up the court, just per usual. Does a great job of handling the ball.
Call a illegal screen. I don't know who it was on.
Third.
It was called on Macy, but I didn't. Was it on Macy?
Huh.
Yeah,
I wasn't. I didn't really see what happened.
I didn't even see her screening for Meg. I guess we were watching the ball. Again, I don't know if it was or not, but I definitely did not see it. Got a pinch in there, and then look opposite like you're supposed to. They looked opposite, but again, like I said, on a back cut, you got to time it right, and the pass was too soon. There's Liv for three. It's off to the right. Rebound down to Williamsville. Number 30 is Cora Sanalik.
I noticed a pattern with our three-point shooters. Usually in the first quarter, we're not that great for percentages, but once we warm up a little bit, they start to fall and stuff. So
rebound by 22.
Girls just got to keep shooting. A jump ball go to the Lady Cougars. Mr. Bunner's changing the offense up.
Yeah.
Having Macy kind of work the post down there, like you said, she's kind of more of a post player.
So now what she has to do is make sure when someone is back cutting in her area that she gets out of the way, she gets to the opposite block. So the person that has the dribble might get a score, but they also could dump down to her. She could kick out to Liv.
Good. Megan gets a rebound. Gets her on rebound again.
Cross to Liv again. She can't quit shooting.
Good.
Throws
Inside
it into
to
Mace.
Macy. And she'll get an and
rattles in.
She'll get free throw. That was on number 22, Tori Zobis.
So they'll sub.
Into the game, number 5, McKenna Dasher. Free throw's a little long. Liv will get a hands on that one. And that was a good, read that pass pretty well.
Nice pass ahead by Taylor. Meg does a good job of getting in the lane,
Ooh.
drawing a foul, get herself to the free throw line.
Yep.
Well, Mace, I've been playing around with instant replay. Does it work? Well, nope, it doesn't. It shows the pregame thing. Darn it, that shows my test
Meg
of it.
hits her first free throw. You could do instant replay.
Yeah, you can. Well, you should be able to, but
That would be cool to get going.
yeah, I've done that before, but then we kind of got away from it. We haven't done it this year. I was messing around with it after school today, but clearly I didn't mess enough because it did not get what I saved.
Yeah, Meg hits both her free throws down there. I mean, do a good job of kind of slowing them down
Oh, we just
about
missed
half
it.
court.
Nice.
There we go.
It was a good look, but better defense by Taylor. Hit ahead to Meg. Meg for three.
And it's good.
Bang.
Hit that bang. Megan almost does better shooting when she's like not set, like
Yeah.
when she's on the run.
That's funny. That's very good analysis, Mace. She definitely does.
If she's set, sometimes I don't know, she thinks too much about it or what.
I don't know how many times last year he would get mad because she would take a shot that he thought was a bad shot because she didn't have her feet set, and she'd end up making it. Offensive rebounds. That's a good way to move the ball. It's a good ball movement by Williamsville.
Yep.
Shot falls. It's a good ball movement by Will. Good ball movement by them. Trying to see, they're not switching very much, so if they're not going to switch, that makes it easier to get open looks. Got to have Liv hit those. She's got to figure out what Coach Bunner just yelled at her to hold her form. That is usually what he would say.
It's crazy how that works sometimes.
Yeah. Yep. I'm sure Coach Shade wants them just to be patient and not get in a big hurry. Don't take a quick shot. You know, no shot clock this year anyway. So
Are they going to do that with girls too?
I would imagine. Yeah, I'm 100% positive they are. That's good defense, not fouling. Good. That's going to be out on them. I thought maybe it was going to be, maybe we had touched it, but.
Sure. They subbed a couple players in. I didn't really get to see their numbers. They brought 3 girls in the game, and we're bringing a freshman, 25, Morgan. Shoot, what's her last name?
Morgan Dieters.
Dieters. I was going to say Dieters, but I thought I was wrong for some reason.
Nope, Morgan, good to see her get a little bit of playing time. She's got a lot of height. It's been tough to get playing time when you're a freshman on the varsity and not getting to play any JV at all. Don't quit shooting, Liv. Nice move, Addie.
Oh,
she didn't pick it
kind
up.
of get stripped down there.
Pick it up quick enough.
It would be nice to see Addie take those drives, kind of how we were talking about how Elena was doing that. She does good when she drives into the lane and, gets fouled and hits her free throws.
Yeah, she's got to pick her spot. Sometimes, that would have been a good one to, as she started to see they were closed down on her to, just dribble it back out. I know that's what gets him when he gets upset with her about it. It's when she goes in there and she can tell she's getting cut off that she needs to kick it back out. Or she needs to dribble back out. She didn't have to even pass it. She could just kick it back out.
Yeah, we're keeping our 1-2-2 pretty flat. Taylor's sinking quite a bit.
Nice closeout by Liv.
Gotta get that rebound. Good job, Addie. Ooh.
Looks like hit the wrong button. Running the camera. I thought she was going to get it and keep going.
Got to use that middle one more, Mr. Bunner keeps saying.
Yep. Turn that corner. Over to Liv. She's really not open. That's not, neither one of those two would have been good shots.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Taylor back cut. You want to, person guarding you turns their head and looks at the ball. That's when you really want to back cut. Meg for three. Off. Good job by Morgan
I was
Dieters
gonna
to
say, good
at
job
least
not
try.
kind of.
Half court shot, no good. And at the end of the first quarter, it's Illini Central 9 and Williamsville 4. We were up 9-2 and then went on kind of a slow spell. Couldn't get a shot to go in. Let me see, Mace, what do we got? We've got, well, we're up to 16 people watching now.
Not bad.
Not bad. So, been doing this. If you're a Illini Central person and you haven't already done this, make sure you subscribe and click the like button and also hit the notifications. I always say it because, and Macy can attest, right before the game started, I was able to, when I started the broadcast, because I have those things done on my phone, it pops up, lets me know there's a broadcast on, and it lets, you know, in case you had forgotten, you're not on social media all the time and you didn't know we had a game going on, it's a good way to find out about it. So, excited to bring you the rest of the game, but that's a good way to make sure you don't miss the next one. Like we said, we've got boys game, we got one boys game next week. Yeah, we have one boys game left, or we have one home boys game left, which is senior night on Tuesday. Your senior night for Palms.
Yep.
And then
we're winding down.
And then with us hosting both regionals, we're going to broadcast our own games. We're not going to broadcast all of them, mostly because we have to pay $125 to do it. Because because it's not on the NFHS. The IHSA doesn't make money off of our YouTube channel. We don't make money off of our YouTube channel. But
I was gonna say.
Anyway, Williamsville starts back with the ball. That's number 30, Sonalik. She over to number 1. That is Reese Larson into the corner. Can't see who that is, but she bounces it off of Addie's leg. That was number 40. That's Maya Root. Hope it's Maya.
Mia.
Probably
Mia.
Mia or Maya, right? Mia. We have a Mia in the 2nd grade that I always worry I was going to say her name wrong. So.
You still got Macy kind of down there working the posts.
Nice skip across to Taylor. Gets into the lane, gets it knocked
away.
That's
a travel.
Yep.
Wasn't sure if Mr. Bunner is going to be up to yelling tonight. He's been kind of...
Yeah, he's been under the weather, but it's all in his head.
Well, right, naturally. It's just bang.
It's all in, for those of you who don't know, it's an inside joke.
It's just all in his head.
It's all in his head.
He's sipping water all day trying to prepare.
Right. It's off Macy's foot.
Yeah. Ooh.
Coach Bunner didn't think it was off Macy's foot, but it looked like it was.
I made second 3, right?
Yep.
She hit those 2 free throws, yep.
Trying to skip it across here, number 1, Larson. She's getting her feet set. Back up top to Sonalik. Can't get split. Shot inside the lane by number 22. That is Tori Zobus. I got to school late too today. Wasn't feeling so hot, so I didn't get to do my usual. I have to do a little. One bad thing about these going straight to the varsity game. Sometimes I spend time during the JV game. That's when I do my prep for the game, like looking to see who Williamsville has coming up and stuff like that. We'll have to do that at halftime, and we'll get more in depth.
I didn't have a chance to kind of look ahead either.
Yeah. Nice pass inside. She kicks it out. Number 40, Root.
Nice little short corner shot.
Yep, hits a little baseline jump shot. And just like that, it's 12-8. Got to get our offense going.
Oh.
We're really discombobulated right now. Nice.
Oh.
Taylor's going to try to track Root down. And she does. And that is... It's only her, that's her second, actually. Yeah, when I said
Oh,
the other
wait.
one was on Macy, it actually
It must
wasn't
have
on
been on
Macy.
Taylor.
Yeah, it was on Taylor. That's not good. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
definitely
gives
cannot have her
2.
getting in
Yeah, we do
foul
not need her
trouble.
in foul trouble. Ball hits the front of the rim, bounces off for Root. Number 10's out there, Kaya Kemet. There's a good
Doesn't
box
get
out
that
by
one.
Liv, so she misses both free throws. Taylor pushes it ahead to Meg. Meg drives, kicks back out to Taylor. Taylor
Ooh.
passed up 3 there. Addie's going to try to get into the lane. She turns the corner. She gets it. Somebody reaches,
Good.
grabs it. Good hustle by Meg. Gives it to Macy. Macy goes up, misses.
That was kind of.
Rebound down to 22. That is Zobus. Back up top.
Liv kind of gets a hand on that.
Those are the ones you get a foul on, even though I don't think that one was. That's Larson, sorry. Larson drives.
They're starting to kind of find holes in our defense in the
Yeah,
second quarter.
that's what Coach Bunner's getting frustrated with, the fact that we're not doing as good a job. There's a foul on
30?
Sonolic. That's why I asked, because I knew I would pronounce that wrong. As a person who has a last name that has been mispronounced many a time, I know what that feels like. That's why we try to make sure that we don't do that.
Yep.
I said we were going to miss Elena, and right now we are, just in terms of this part of it, we're missing her. This part's where we're
That's
missing her.
a good drive by Meg. We'll take it out under our basket.
Kick out to Liv. Liv, I know it's not a play ran for you, but.
There you go. Meg gets a 3. I love that out of bounds play.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is you think there's no way that's going to work because a lot of people run it, but it just happens. Kids forget that that's, and especially when you're someone like Megan. I mean, Megan is the all-time three-point maker. I mean, I'm sure that, I don't know if the girls from Williamsville clearly, whether they're on social media and see any of our posts or anything, but, or do the Channel 1450 thing, Megan's been up for that a couple times. She's got the record of most threes made in a career. She's got most threes made in a season this year. So when she's taking it out, there's a pretty good chance she's probably she's gonna at least get an opportunity to shoot it. So
Mr. Bunner's not quite thrilled with that call.
No.
I could see it either way, but.
The problem when you're going straight up, and then if someone leans into your chest, then you're naturally going to put your hands down. But the official's in a tough spot. They have to make the decision of whether you actually brought your arms down under your own power decision or whether you didn't. Back cut, Taylor. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want her to back cut there. I don't know. But the person guarding her is looking right at the ball, so.
Just can't quite really string something together, kind of not on the same page, it feels like.
Yep, that's right. Seem to have that, especially the other night when they were at Olympia. We were up and then we got down. You can't turn and look at the board. You've got to take a step back when a shot goes up. It was a tough shot.
Yeah, kind of banked it in there.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. She meant to do that. That was a tough one. What happens is, like on that last shot they missed, we turned our back, or when we went to go rebound, we just turn and go to you have to take a step backwards. You don't want to just turn and go to the rim. You've got to take a step backwards. In the zone, it's hard to.
Oh,
somebody's lost their shoe.
What?
We're gonna stop before somebody gets hurt. Steps on somebody's shoe.
Whose shoe is?
Number
oh, I see.
14's.
I was like, what's sitting there?
Ella Greer. Yeah, I thought there was something wrong with my eyes.
I was like, what?
Yeah, because I'm not watching the game in the gym. I'm watching it on a computer monitor to make sure I don't mess up the camera more than normal. Ball didn't go across. No, wait, I think that's wrong. I think that is.
Isn't it just her feet? Or?
No, well, it's got to be both, but both are on this side. He missed that call. Yeah, that's over that's over and back. That's over and back. Got away with one there. Taylor gets into the lane, there, misses. Rebound down to Larson, number 1. Gonna bring it back this way with a chance to tie or take the lead.
Yeah.
Just heard Coach Shade yell out about being patient. We've heard both coaches say that.
Megan will pick up a foul. It's her first.
The thing about when you're playing the defense that we're playing is you really you want to tip a pass. You don't want to get the steal from the trap. You want to get the steal from the bad pass where you tip it and one of your teammates gets it. So you don't want to reach in. You just really want to tip a pass. You're really trying to tip a pass. Like right there. I get a tip it.
Oh, good job, Taylor. She gets a hand on that one.
It's going to be our ball. They got it at the quarter break. You worry anytime Taylor's in that situation that she's going to end up picking up her third foul. Number 33 checks in, Bailey Worley.
Hey, that name sounds familiar.
That name is very familiar, yes. Her father, Chris, is my cousin. Went to Astoria, which was a bitter rival of where I went to high school 37 some years ago. He will never let me live down the fact that his team beat my team in football. They beat us for the first time in 13 years. Takes it over to Worley. She rolls off. Rebound down to Willis.
Adi takes the drive, kicks it out to Macy. Ooh, kind of sloppy passing. Taylor for 3. Doesn't quite make it.
Rebound down to number 30. That is Sanalik. She's got a bunch of rebounds. She's done a lot tonight for them.
Yeah, she's playing pretty well.
She hasn't scored a point, but like said her name a lot in terms of rebounding.
Addie
does a good job.
Rebound.
They actually, it's funny. Someone from the crowd yelled jump ball when usually it's like don't immediately call a jump ball so quickly. Whoops, wrong button.
Yeah, Addie kind of just grabs her arm on that one. It's definitely a foul. Picks up her first.
It's funny. I usually wish they didn't call as many jump balls. So,
yeah, I'm probably on that side too.
Maybe it's the middle school girls coaching me where you have 15 of them in a row.
Can't see.
Worley shoots that one. Worley shoots that one just a little short. See if we box out right. And Taylor tracks it down. I don't know if we boxed out right, but we ended up with the ball, which is what it matters. We're under a minute to go in the first half. And offensively, we're just not in a good place right now.
Macy will tip it back in.
Liv goes and gets it.
Yeah,
there's a jump ball. That'll be theirs. Bailey Worley checks out. I'm not sure who came in.
I didn't see.
I think it's Zobis. I think she might have been the one to come back in.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's try to finish this half without giving up the basket. I thought they were going to dribble that across. I pushed the wrong camera button. Knock it away with 28.5 seconds to go here in first half. Sometimes you try to press the right button. You assume what's going to happen. 40 gets it out to Zobus. She looks like she was going to go back to Root. Up top to Larson. Larson with it. They're going to work for the last shot. Zobus back up top to Larson. Try to get Taylor through this last 9 seconds without getting a foul. Yeah. Taylor don't reach. Larson for 3. That'll give them the lead. Off.
Liv
grabs it. Rebound. There's a jump ball. It'll be our ball.
Seconds.
Right.
It's kind of catch and shoot here, or just catch it and
hold it. Right. We'll just hold it here. And we'll go to the half. At the half, Illini Central leads 15-13. Well, Coach Bunner seems to be frustrated, so we'll see. We'll wonder what kind of speech he gives at halftime, whether it's the fire and brimstone speech or whether it's the "can we please do what I ask us" speech.
Yeah.
Um,
If I
you,
had
you,
to guess,
you played for Mr. Bunner. I coach with Mr. Bunner. More than likely, it will be fire and brimstone, I would imagine.
if I had to guess, he'll probably be in there and just tell him to slow down.
Right.
Slow down.
Yep. It'll be interesting to hear what he had to say.
Yep.
But so anyway, Mace, we will got 15-13 at the half. We will cut away for a minute. We're glad you're with us.
Yep.
We'll be back in just a little bit. Well, Mace, the amount of time that they've spent in the locker room,
Yeah.
I think you were correct.
I was sitting down there talking to some friends. I gave him the impression of what I thought he was sounding like, and you know, guess we'll never really know, but
Well,
we know.
Right. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. They better hurry up, though.
I've been there. I understand. You get frustrated when you've tried to. I've mentioned on a broadcast recently. It's kind of like being a parent. Trying to get your kids to do what you want them to do, and they don't always necessarily go along with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. I said we'd check on Williamsville's record and all that stuff, what they got coming up. They come into the game tonight at 5-19. This is their last regular season game. They have to go over to the IHSA to see.
Someone better go knock on the locker room.
Yep, somebody better go knock on the locker room door.
Will they just put the ball down?
I don't know what they'll do.
Coach Bradshaw.
Coach Bradshaw looks out there and
Gonna come running out here soon.
yep, I hope so. Let's see. So Williamsville's 2A. That means, let's see if I can find where they're at.
Here they come.
Let's see. Williamsville. Who are they going to play? Great job again tonight by Mr. Damon and the Illini Central Pep Band. And I love the fact that many of the Williamsville fans were clapping and every time they played a song. We mentioned that beforehand. It's really great to see people get excited about, people enjoy halftime or enjoy when a pep band is just better.
It's just better when they're here. It really is.
Just better when you got a pep band.
Yeah, I mean, we make it on the court just in time.
Yep, we get on the court just in time for the second half to begin. Looks like we're all same starters for everybody. Larson misses a rebound or misses a shot. Taylor Kine comes down with the rebound, and they're going to call it out of bounds on Taylor.
Take it out under their basket.
Did Kemet start?
Yeah.
Did she?
I believe so.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if I typed that out or not. Oh my gosh, girls. This is why he's so frustrated. Like, she saved that in bounds over her head and we don't get it. Sometimes in basketball, you just can't get out of your own way.
Taylor's really fighting for those rebounds tonight.
Right, so that's a jump ball. Yeah, he's going to end up just sitting down, not saying anything here in a minute. There's levels of anger, and you get to that point where you're just like...
I don't like it when he sits down.
Coach Giesler would do that. He would get mad and just sit down. So we'll see. Maybe we'll snap out of it. Here it is, Liv. Let's go.
Ooh,
just rolls out.
Barely. There he is again. Hold your form.
Yep, he's right. Usually when it comes to that stuff. Pass inside, straight up. Don't foul. Don't foul. Again, like I said in the first half, you don't get the steal from the trap. You get the steal from the tipped pass.
Yeah, I mean, really can't give up any fouls pretty quick.
Right.
I mean...
There's Root going to call a foul on Liv as she closes out there.
That'll be your second. Oh, I don't remember.
Worst part is that's going to be on a 3.
Dang.
Girls need to snap out of it. You can tell by their body language. It doesn't take much. You don't have to be the greatest coach or teacher or person that deals with kids to know that your body language screams. Your body language screams. It absolutely does.
Liv's upset after making that foul.
Megan, why did you not get in there? Oh, Meg. You got to get in there. You got to have everybody in there rebounding. If that rebound comes number 1, I guess I forgot it was 3.
Okay, now
Meg, get in there.
There she goes.
There we go. My fault, Megan, not yours. ties makes two out of 3, and that ties the game up.
Yep.
I'm sure he gave Taylor somewhat of a, come on, let's go. This is your senior night. And I'd be completely wrong. That's what I would have said. Come on, play a little harder. Let's go lead your team.
I did a good job kind of driving in, kicking it
Meg
out.
for 3.
Meg hits the 3.
Now, here's the thing. He's not frustrated. I know he's frustrated a little bit about the offense, but I guarantee you the thing that he's the most frustrated about is, or I would be anyway, is the rebounding. Just getting out-rebounded, out-hustled down here. Getting out-hustled on the defensive end is unacceptable.
There you go.
Yep, I just heard him say it. Too slow.
Oh.
I don't think Taylor was ready for that. Or Taylor, I don't think Macy was ready for that.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Macy needs to be screening for, there it is. There it is.
There's Meg. Doesn't.
Just short.
Yeah. Number 10, pull up for the 3, and it's good.
Got it.
Ties the game back up.
Yep.
I mean, just like that.
That's a big shot. This is one of those games that we just can't get any, you said it. I don't remember how you worded it, but what you said was right. We just can't get any momentum, any.
Come on, girls. We got 6 players on the ground for that jump ball.
Again, like I said, body language.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell. Mr. Bunner will take a timeout.
What else do we have? We have the clip that you made that's too long. I mean, it's long. It's too long for a 30-second timeout. Nope.
Yeah, just 30.
Wow.
What the?
This is a first.
Wow.
But I like it. I'm sure there are people in the crowd who don't like it or they don't understand it, but I love it.
Might just be what it takes.
I love it. I love it. And I'm sure there's people. Listen.
Right.
I know from experience.
Yeah, you know.
And so I'm going to absolve anyone from Illini Central. I've not seen it at Illini Central, but I have seen where the coach called a timeout where I grew up and did not say a word, just stood there the whole time, and the parents thought that was the worst thing in the world.
I'd love to, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was one of the greatest things I'd ever seen.
I'd love to see him get something here.
And when my youngest son was playing in the Pekin Boys and Girls Club, the coach who's now the high school coach at Delavan, he didn't even go in the locker room at halftime of a 3rd grade game and let them, talk it out, hash it out amongst themselves, and it was the best thing that he could have done. They were 3rd graders. Sometimes you have to try different things when you're a coach. You push different buttons. Some people like to throw clipboards and blah, blah, all those things. Might be the thing, but you said it, like to see something happen. The problem is then when it doesn't translate, then now you're down by 3. There has to be, you got to hope your players respond to it. There's live for 3.
Live for 3. Right there. Ties the game back up. It's just one-shot game, back and forth here.
But I know the thing that's frustrating is we don't have any, and I'm sure their coaches are as frustrated too. There's just no consistency on defense.
Good job trapping it.
Anticipate on defense is what you have to do in this zone that we play. Larson with it. Inside, they look opposite like you're supposed to.
Meg.
Drive by Samalik. Doing a good job of being patient. I know sometimes the crowd doesn't like being patient, but the coaches love it. Shot by Root, short, rebound down. Oh, another one that just another rebound we don't get. And then they're going to get a layup out of it. Nope.
There you go. Macy will grab the rebound.
We just need
Gotta hold on to it. Come on, girls. Oh, Liv, hold on to the. There we go. We finally get possession of it. Addie will drive, and they'll get fouled on the ground.
I'll say this. Sometimes when it's senior night, when it's 8th grade night, when it's those kind of things, you're not focused. It's not the same kind of focus. And that's an excuse. But I've seen it happen so many times where we're just not focused on what we need to do because
that one, not really. Yeah, Morgan Dieter came back in the game, getting a few more minutes tonight.
Yeah, I think it's because Coach Bunner's, he's frustrated with Addie. She's having a tough time getting rebounds. She come out. But here's what Addie needs to do. You come out, you got chewed a little bit. You're one of our best players. That's why you got chewed. If you weren't any good, nobody'd say anything to you.
Doing a kind of a better job of trying to be patient and take a good shot.
Yeah, our offense right now is really going to be more stagnant with both Morgan and Macy in there. Neither one of them a ball handler. See, that's where. And Elena, I hope you get to feeling better. I know you're watching at home. That drive right there is not Taylor's fault. She's kicking it out to somebody who's not going to shoot that three. Mm-hmm. That's a spot where Elena's, she's going to shoot it. So like I said, Elena, we miss you. Wish you were here. I'm sure she is. I hope, we hope you get to feeling better. But that's part of the reason why this game has been stagnant. Because that shot, that pass right there from Taylor is the one that Elena has just been on fire from that spot. Yep. And even if they close out to her, she's been driving more confident in her drives. And that's why, when you and I look at this game and how we're playing, it's part of the reason why it's stagnant. Because we're doing some stuff we haven't been doing for the last 4 weeks, or having to, or people are in positions where they haven't been in that position. So, let's see.
Yeah, this game is just going to be whoever just string something together, whoever can just shoot the ball, who can get something to click, and just keep playing.
Yeah, this is the kind of game where,
who's going to step up?
Who's going to get a couple stops in a row? Yep. It's not necessarily who's going to get a couple baskets in a row. It's who's going to get a couple stops in a row. And if you don't, then it's going to be back and forth like it has been.
Williamsville will take it out to bring the ball at the court. Taylor's got to be careful with those ones.
Just a step slow. It really comes down to rebounding, too. That's one thing.
Yeah, I feel like I've been saying that all year since we got to get rebounds.
Looking to throw it inside to Worley. Goes straight up, Liv. Now he's going to get called for a foul.
I'll be here for a second.
I think this might be the first time. This is the first time I've ever called a game where someone was actually playing with the same last name as me. Oh, Taylor, go. See, again, that's what I'm talking about.
Come on.
It's not Macy's fault.
Taylor, be careful.
We just keep putting her in a position where she's catching it, where she's not comfortable with it. And then she's frustrated and doesn't get all the way back.
Yep, Liv will pick up another foul. That'll be your third.
Here's one of the hard things. That's her Liv's third, too.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're right here at the end of that. Third quarter went pretty quick, actually. Mm-hmm. Number 10 with it. That's
wanted to shoot
that. Yeah. She probably made the right decision. Taylor was closing out. Samalik with it up top. She kicks it in the corner to Larson. I think, no, that's not Larson. I cannot see. Campbell? No, Dasher.
McKenna Dasher.
Dasher.
Yeah, and they'll take the lead with that shot. And
Liv's
Liv
gonna
will
shoot
take a
a
long.
deep three.
Ooh,
Ooh,
almost makes
rimmed
it.
out.
Yeah, I mean, Williamsville will take the 2-point lead at the end of the third quarter.
We'll come back. I'm going to play Bunner's
2-1.
I'd be in trouble if I didn't play that. He did a good job putting that together.
He did.
And but it is a little on the long side. You definitely can't use it during a 30-second timeout. So we trail by 2 as we start the fourth quarter. So we'll see. We said the defense would be the thing, and it is going to be the thing. I'm telling you, it's going to be the thing.
It's just that little dribble there has not been working for Addie tonight. Sometimes she can get it, and sometimes
they're just collapsing too much, and they're collapsing because they can right now. So got to get a stop.
Yep.
Like I was just telling you while the promo was playing, positive, got to get a stop. It's the whole life is good thing. You want to be negative, you want to look at things negatively. It's not going to help. How's that going to help? That's a foul.
Gosh, dang it, Ed.
That's her
third too.
So 3 on Liv, 3 on Addie, 2 on Taylor.
Megs just got 1.
They probably don't have anybody with more than 2.
Be
ours.
our basketball.
The girls the other night had the lead, lost the lead, came back and won in overtime. They played terrific.
At the Olympia game?
Yeah, it was the kind of game, to be honest, that they do just that, you know, they would have maybe gone away, but right now we're kind of looking like that. We gotta snap out of it. But here's the bad thing: the girls are the ones that have to do it. You can't do it. I can't do it.
You can't do it for them.
Yep. Coach Bunner can't do it. Well, just look at their body language. When your body language is like that, this is what's going to happen. You know, you got to snap out of it. You got to find it. You can't always wait for somebody else to help you snap out of it.
Gosh.
Another jump ball.
What do you say?
Said Addie kicked it,
Oh.
I thought. So all kinds of time left. That's the whole point. There's all kinds of time left.
It's a 4-point game. I mean, and it's anybody's game.
Yep. But right now, they definitely have some momentum. And I said they only had 5 wins on the season. That
was a close call. It's a close call. Liv almost picked up her 4th foul there.
I think he was frustrated, Bunner was, because I think he thought it was out on them, and the 2 officials saw it a different way, but they went with the other one. Now, if you're Williamsville, you would want to take your time here. Almost another jump ball. We really don't want to see a 3 go in. Meg, you got to get over there.
Good job, Addie gets the rebound.
Need a bucket right here. Need to get a little bit of momentum. Sure would be nice to see one of those patented Megan Hughes threes, but right now number 10's decided that she's not going to let Meg get a good look. It's knocked away.
take it out kind of in the corner.
Yeah, way in the corner. That's a hard place to run an out-of-bounds play from.
Cross.
Skip it across. Liv
Live
gets
for three is not. It's a good look, just didn't quite get in.
Yeah. Be nice to get Meg open for get her about. They're clear. If you're coaching them, you've told them don't give Meg anything easy. Nice block by Macy. Here's where we need to.
Yeah, I almost wonder.
Go ahead, Macy.
I almost wonder if they'll try, run something purposely, trying to get Megan open. Besides the 5-out, like if they got some sort of play for a screen or something, but I don't know. Gosh.
That's a big shot.
Megan
tracks it down.
Grab it.
Again, like you said, it's only a 4-point game.
Addie just kind of throws it off. And Macy will throw it off the backboard.
Yeah, she's having a rough game. But she could easily snap out of it here. Anticipate here. Anticipate. Oh, Megan. Gosh darn it.
Good job.
Taylor.
Taylor gets the hand
Come on,
it.
Taylor. This is your behind you.
Wolf.
Like she can hear me.
Right.
There it is. Come on.
Oh.
Good defense by number 10.
Doesn't
Like
roll
drives
in.
and misses.
Macy will get her hand on the jump ball.
That one will be theirs. Again, 4 minutes, 32 seconds left. All kinds of time.
It's Mia.
Mia Root, yeah. Why I always want to say the name that's spelled that way, opposite of it.
Gotta get.
We're late again. God. We're just late. We're late everywhere late. We're late everywhere we go. We're late getting there. Let's play your going to be this a 30? Is it a 30 or a full? Yeah, it's a 30.
30.
They're not letting them sit down, so.
Williamsville coach will take a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, we can hear Coach Bunner because it's so quiet in here. We can hear him. He's talking about cheating a little bit, being a little bit more aggressive, which is like what I'm saying. I don't know. We're not that. This game hasn't been super physical or super fast paced. We should have enough gas left in the tank at this point in the year. We're in good enough shape. We can play just a little bit harder.
Yeah.
We can play just a little bit harder. And I just think right now we're not doing that. We could be playing a little bit harder than what we're playing. Ooh, skip all the way across. Good close out there. Darn it, we got to move with that ball. We waited too late to move. That should have been a steal off the second pass. It's going to be a big shot if it goes in.
Yep.
And it is. Number 22. That is Tori Zobus. That's a huge shot in a game where it's taken this long to score any points. That's a big shot. Number 10's doing a fantastic job on Meg. Meg can't get an open look for anything. There's
Meg
Liv.
the 3, doesn't bounce.
I mean, the number 10, Kaya Kemet. She's MVP right now just because she's not letting Meg get any touches anywhere where she wants it.
Good job, Taylor. Come on.
So we anticipate. Go with her, Meg.
There you go.
So Bunner will
Mr.
call
Bunner will take a
timeout.
full timeout after Taylor puts that layup in.
Okay, so.
That was a good job. Listen to what he said, cheating that.
Right, yep. You have to do that. Well, let's play your promo.
Okay.
I've already played once and I talked over it. So we'll play your promo. We'll come back just a second. Glad you're with us. Okay, yeah, Macy, my partner up here, she put that together, so very good. But yeah, you were getting ready to say, you know, Coach Bunner wants us to get after a little bit more. That's Taylor did a good job there. I tell you what, like I said, I'm not understating what Kemet is doing right now. If you haven't watched any of our games, you don't know how Megan, like I just told you, Megan Hughes is the #1 3-point shooter in the history of Illini Central. She's hit more this year than anyone has. No, that's not a foul. If someone's yelling for it to be a foul, I'm not sure who, but I still don't like reaching in for it, though.
Right. I catch myself kind of standing up like Lucas does.
Yeah, you'll have to,
Get
probably because the
excited.
monitors are in your way. That's one thing about bringing the bigger monitors in here is your view's blocked. I'm watching it on the monitor.
Oh, wide open there. Gotta
No,
get something
that's
here.
just not good enough defense. She's actually face guarding her, which is really good.
Addie was kind of open a little bit.
So here's where Meg, this is,
Live for three. A high shot. Megan will fight for it, but not be able to grab it.
somebody else needs to go rebound.
Yeah, that's. Liv will pick up her 4th foul underneath their basket, and she'll have some free throws.
Well, the thing is there's still 2 minutes left, 6-point game. But the thing that's the most frustrating is we just don't look like we believe that we can come back and win this game.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Macy, these buttons are so funny. They're so, like, I just barely have my finger resting on it, and it makes that camera move. Just so I'm sorry if you're getting at home, you're getting vertigo watching that camera move.
I remember probably like my freshman year, we spent 30 minutes at one practice reading a paper on confidence.
Yeah.
And he's like, put it on your mirrors, put it somewhere, and read it every single day. He's like, you gotta play with confidence. You gotta believe in yourself. I can believe in you, but you gotta believe in yourself. And that's definitely needing some confidence right now.
Well, we just have not played well at all tonight. There's no reason to sugarcoat it. We just haven't. I mean, just been out rebounded. We haven't made good decisions on offense. And it's just.
I hope they did. They called that on.
Not
They're
sure.
called that on Addie, not Liv. Okay, yeah. I was like,
I mean, just haven't had what it needs to get a win tonight. And, you know, they again, like I said, when you've got 5 wins, it's been a little bit of a long season. So opportunity to come get a win. So they kind of got a little pep in their step here in the second half. And now they've pushed it, got that lead right where they want it.
yeah, they were guarding Meg all the way down there, even when they were shooting free throws.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the funny thing is if you were coaching, you'd do that.
Yep.
Oh, nice back cut. But she's got to keep moving now.
Ooh.
Taylor going to get a shot. You got to get a shot up.
Come on, Liv. There you go. Mr. Bunner will take a timeout.
So now,
Here's where it gets interesting.
yeah, because I mean, 1:21 left is a lot of time.
We can't wait till now to start playing, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we, I guess, as a coach, you know, you obviously really would like to get a steal here. If you're listening at home, you're like, duh, of course. But yeah, I mean, you've got to cause a turnover because if you're Williamsville, they don't want to shoot the ball again. If I'm in their huddle, I'm saying we don't need to score any more points to win. If we get a layup, we'll take it. But other than that, we don't need to do anything silly. We don't need to take any long shots, anything like that. Coach Bunner would really love to get a turnover here or, you know, get something that would, you know, get them going the other, get us, going the other way, getting an easy
He's
one.
drawing something on the whiteboard down there. I wonder.
Really need to find a way to get, like I said,
They're going to try and bring the press up or
get
something.
Meg open. I mean, they don't even care if it takes them 10 seconds to do this. I mean, the way.
There we go. Oh, yes, Taylor.
Finish, Taylor.
Darn it. Darn it. We'll get a jump ball. They'll put Liv back in the game.
Yeah, you hear the people yell. There's people in here that know. They're going to call timeout. They want to make sure that they don't
got
give
their
up another
bases
three.
covered here.
Yeah. They want to make sure that they don't give up a three. Wonder why that huddle camera didn't run. Is it on the? It should be running right now. Halt. That's why it's not 7:30 yet. Well, Macy, you're always learning.
Do you have it 7:30 for the boys?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't set it with the huddle cam. The other school can, other schools can set it, like not set our camera, but like input all the information. So, learning all the time, Mace. Even when you're 53, you're learning all the time.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Liv coming around. Taylor gets in the lane. Back cut Macy. Back cut
There you go. Addie will lay it
And
up
she makes
for
it.
2. Timeout. Mr. Butler's trying to get a
Running
timeout.
all the way down, get another timeout. I don't know how many he has left now. That's got to be close to it. So we're under a minute to go. We've finally snapped out of it just a little bit.
Cut the lead to 4.
The problem is he doesn't change a lot of defenses. So it's not like he's going to go up and play man now, I don't
Yeah.
think. It's not something that you work on. Like sometimes what happens is I've coached games and you hear people say, you ought to do this, you ought to do that. And, well, if it's not something you've ever practiced, then
Yeah.
how are you going to do it? How are
Like,
you going to do it?
We've talked about this before. It's hard to practice man when you got, six,
Right.
just a
Right.
few girls.
Right. When you've got 9 people on your team, 10 counting Elena, right? Am I counting right? Yeah. So I mean, it's hard to do, but I mean, it's just one of those things like you think, well, why don't they pick up full court man now? Because they've never worked on. You haven't worked on it. It's not something that you do. It's you're spending your time working on the things that you know you're going to do, and we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That was another job I had last year. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's go.
All right, let's go. Come on, guys. Yeah, we kind of pushed up our press a little bit.
We did move it up a lot. Now we just need to make sure that we don't foul too quick.
That's 10. Let's go. Good job. You get a 10-second call.
That's the best because you didn't have to
foul.
You didn't have to foul because you're going to have to foul twice. Now you're really now it's Larson's turn to stay in Meg's shirt. You got to keep an eye on that.
Oh,
they don't care about that whatsoever. Like that's if I'm some of their fans are a little frustrated. You don't care. Why would you care about that?
They got one team
She's going to get a layup. Yeah, they
two.
got 2 team fouls now. That's exactly what they wanted to have happen. Time went off the clock.
Come on, Liv.
Just short.
Taylor's going to get the rebound. Meg will take a 3, not get it. Taylor's trying to foul.
Go for it. You got to do it again. The funny thing is there's still time left.
Yeah, I mean, ideally we could have made one of those 3s, but
yeah, right.
Can't stop playing now. Nobody's back.
Well, you're trying to play up.
Yep, that's the consequences.
You get a quick shot. I don't think Bunner has any timeouts left. Taylor
pulls up from like the logo.
He's out of timeouts. He had to use all of his timeouts.
I mean, it cut the lead to 3. Not the way we would have liked to see senior night, but
Yeah, I mean, I've coached a lot of games in this gymnasium, and I've lost my fair share of senior nights, and it's never fun. You always want to try to send your seniors off with a win in their home gym, but it doesn't always work that way. And we played with more zip there at the end than we did earlier, and
you just can't
that
wait till
thing
the fourth
happened.
quarter
Yeah,
to show up.
You can't do that. You can't wait till it's too late to. You've been around me for a long time. Coach Worley would say that's a little bit of a life thing. If you're gonna, you can't expect to just turn it on and then it'll be better. You gotta give your best effort all the time, regardless of whether things are going the way you want them to go or not. So that's a tough one. It's a tough one leading into Saturday, to be honest. I think it's a tough one leading into Saturday because, Saturday you're going to play a team that hasn't won very many games as well, and you just can't take anything for granted. This time of year, just because somebody has less than, 10 wins, whatever, they're going to come in. They want to try to prolong their season too.
Yeah, both teams are just fighting.
Yeah.
They're fighting to stay alive.
And I learned it the year we won the state championship. You really don't think about it until you go on a long run, that every time during the regional, every time after the game, you're shaking hands with people that have tears in their eyes. Some of them it's because they lost, and some of them it's because their career's over. So that postseason, you've really got to be ready to go.
Yep.
So, well, Mace, it was fun to do this with you at least one more time.
It might be the last one of the season.
Yeah, it might be the last one of the season. So enjoyed calling the game with you again. Shout out to Taylor, too, as she finishes her career, oddly enough, with almost a spike line 3, not a career, but and not even playing at home, but the regular season, her last regular season playing at home.
I'm glad she hit that shot.
Right,
That's
yeah,
pretty,
she
pretty
hits
good
that
way
shot
to go out.
to do that. So, well, thank you to everybody that tuned in and listened. Like I said, we'll be broadcasting live. I'll be broadcasting for sure live on Saturday for the regional, and then we'll go from there. So thanks again for tuning in. Take care. Try to stay warm. It's cold out.
Cold.
Yeah, it's
kind
cold
of
out.
icy.
It's cold out there. But as I always say, Mace, life
is
good.
good.
Yep. Take care. We'll see you soon.